Welcome back to the Deep Dive. This is where we grab a whole stack of articles, notes, research, whatever we can find, and really dig into it. Our mission today, to unpack just a truly captivating and honestly completely unexpected sports story that, well, it grabbed everyone's attention recently. It's one of those moments, where life just takes this exhilarating sharp turn, really reminds you how fast things can change. We've got some great stuff for you today, articles, notes, all detailing this recent event. It perfectly captures what it means to be ready, like truly ready, even when you absolutely least expect it. Just try to imagine this for a second. One day, you're basically a regular parent doing the school run, coaching your kid's team. Then literally a few days later, boom, you're on national TV, you're the hero who won the game. That's the journey we're diving into today, and it's all about a guy named Matt Prater. Okay, let's paint the picture. It's early Monday morning, Orchard Park, New York. The air's probably still buzzing from a wild game the night before. And there's Matt Prater. He's just gotten off a red-eye flight from Arizona facing reporters.
You can tell he's still kind of processing everything. And his words, delivered with maybe a hint of disbelief, of not expecting this. That really says it all, doesn't it? Sums up the whole whirlwind.
Yeah, it really does. And what's truly fascinating, if you just step back a bit, is the speed of it all. The sheer velocity of his transformation. It wasn't just fast, it was like warp speed.
Right.
Because just days before this huge game-winning kick, his life was, well, completely normal. We're talking Wednesday night. Prater was, quote, just a dad in Arizona, coaching his son, Pax's youth football team, doing school drop-offs, pickups, the whole routine.
The everyday grind.
Exactly. The full family thing. To go from that quiet life to the national spotlight in, 4 or 5 days? It's astonishing, really.
It totally flips the script on how you expect these pro sports careers to go.
Completely.
And when you say lightning fast, it really was like
Yeah.
0 to 60, no slow burn here.
Yeah.
By Thursday morning, he's already in Buffalo signing a contract with the Bills. Not a tryout. Just boom, you're hired.
Yeah, no, come practice for a week. It was an immediate direct call.
What does that tell
Yeah.
you? About the Bills' desperation, maybe, but also his readiness?
Oh, it speaks volumes about both sides, absolutely. The Bills clearly had a sudden, urgent need. They knew who they wanted. And for Prater, it just shows that veteran commitment. Even being out of the league for a bit, he was obviously staying in shape, staying ready for that call.
You have to be.
You really do. And the details just underline how crazy this whirlwind was. He lands in Buffalo, what was it, 6:30 a.m. Thursday?
Yeah, 6:30 a.m. early.
And it wasn't like, hey, welcome, grab some coffee. Nope. Straight into physicals. Didn't even have time to check into a hotel or anything.
Seriously?
Yeah, from the doc's office, straight to the team facility, thrown right in, immerse yourself immediately. Can you imagine the mental gear shift, let alone the physical part?
No kidding. Barely time to breathe before you're expected to be, a functioning Bill. In time for Sunday.
Makes your head spin just thinking about it. Preparing for a high-stakes NFL game on that timeline. Wild.
Okay, so here's where it gets even more interesting. And honestly, kind of funny, especially for a guy with his experience. By Friday, he's practicing. Highmark Stadium. You'd think a guy with, almost 2 decades in the league, he knows his way around a locker room.
You would assume so, right? Been there, done that.
Even a seasoned pro gets turned around in a new place. Prater actually got lost in the Bills' locker room.
Huh. Yeah, I saw that. It's a great little detail.
Could you believe it? What does that say about just the chaos of those first few days, even for him?
It's just a perfect little humanizing moment, isn't it? Shows how disorienting that rush must have been. 19 years in the league. But hey, new team, new building, new faces everywhere. Punter Brad Robbins, the holder, mind you, had to actually call out like, Matt, over here.
No way.
Yeah. Guiding him to his locker, quote, like a rookie.
Oh, the irony.
It's thick, right? This isn't some wide-eyed kid. This is a guy with nearly 2 decades under his belt, seen it all. And yet there he is, needing directions.
Yeah.
It just shows how fast he was dropped into the deep end.
Totally.
Good.
Even the most experienced guys can get overwhelmed for a second by that kind of sudden change.
Absolutely.
And it really highlights his unique status as a veteran.
Yeah.
Which is pretty remarkable on its own. I mean, think about this. He is older than the Bills' offensive coordinator, Joe Brady.
Right. That's wild.
He's older than Josh Allen's high school diploma. Just let that sink in.
Wow. Okay, that puts it in perspective.
He is officially the oldest player to ever put on a Bills uniform.
Ever.
Ever. So, yeah, he might have felt like a rookie getting lost, but his resume, definitely not rookie material.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
It also makes you wonder about the locker room dynamic, A 41-year-old walks in.
Right. How does that play out?
Well, the average NFL career is, what, 3, maybe 4 years if you're lucky?
And notoriously short.
So for a player, especially a kicker, to still be performing at 41, it's rare air, speaks volumes about dedication, staying healthy, mental game.
Everything.
Yeah, and that dynamic you mentioned, probably a mix of respect, awe, maybe a little curiosity from the younger guys.
For sure.
Okay, so let's connect this to the game itself, because the context makes his performance even more, well, mind-blowing. This wasn't some walkover game against a struggling team. This was Lamar Jackson and the Ravens.
Yeah.
A powerhouse.
Monday Night Football, right. Big stage.
Exactly. Huge stakes, electric atmosphere, you'd imagine. And the Bills were in deep trouble. They were down not just once, but twice by 15 points in the fourth quarter.
15 points. Oof. That's usually game over territory in the fourth.
Pretty much. Momentum felt totally against them, clock ticking down. The pressure on every single play must have been intense.
The kind of spot where teams often just fold.
Right.
But then Josh Allen happens, as he often does. Goes into what everyone calls hero mode.
Yep. He just lit it up, scrambling, making plays. 2 massive rushing touchdowns in that fourth quarter.
Unbelievable clutch plays.
Absolutely. He basically dragged the team back from the brink almost single-handedly.
And those efforts by Allen, they just perfectly set the table, didn't they? For Prater to come in and just finish it, it felt almost scripted.
It really did. The whole game, this huge comeback effort, it all boils down to one swing of his leg.
Crazy.
Think about the emotions, the team, the fans, fighting back from that deficit only for it all to hang on one kick. The mental strength required right there,
Yeah.
that's what separates the great ones. Just pure composure under fire.
So let's really focus on the circumstances around that kick, because they're just nuts. He'd been with the team for 3 days. 3 days is worth repeating.
Barely enough time to learn names, let alone get that crucial timing down with the long snapper, Reed Ferguson, and the holder, Brad Robbins.
That rhythm is everything for a kicker. Snapper, holder, kicker. It's a little triangle of trust.
And he barely knew these guys. Didn't know their tendencies, the signals, nothing. And it was a 32-yard field goal. Sounds short, right?
Relatively, yeah.
Yeah.
For an NFL kicker.
But for this kicker, 3 days in, no established rhythm, no muscle memory with this crew. That 32-yarder probably felt like 52, psychologically anyway.
Yeah, that's a really good point. The mental weight is huge there. Final seconds. Game on the line. National television. Millions watching. It just sounds impossible when you list it all out. How do you even prepare for that moment?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? How does someone perform with that kind of ice in their veins under those specific, unique conditions? And the answer is just, he drills it.
Money.
Perfect kick, sails right through, pure focus under unbelievable pressure. The Bills win, 41-40. Pandemonium in the stadium.
What a finish.
It's just a testament to, yes, skill, but also that mental toughness. Decades of muscle memory, thousands of kicks, trusting it all in that one moment. Veteran calm, pure and simple.
And his quote afterwards, so good. Just casually, I'm still on cloud 9.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Just captures that joy, the lingering, maybe disbelief, a dream revisited almost.
Yeah, you could feel it.
And the ripple effect was immediate. Right. Reed Ferguson, the long snapper, called it surreal.
I bet.
Brad Robbins, the holder, said it was like a dream come true holding for one of the kicking goats.
That's got to be cool for him.
Totally. He was apparently so hyped, he begged the equipment guys for a custom Prater Bills jersey to keep. Like a souvenir of the night.
Huh. That's awesome. You framed that.
Right. It wasn't just another win. It was a moment burned into memory for everyone there.
And the public reaction was just as big. Social media just exploded.
Oh, I saw that.
People posting like, wait, that Matt Prater, he's still kicking?
Yeah, that collective double take. Part surprise, part nostalgia, part just awe.
Even his new teammates, right?
Yeah.
Guys who were probably kids when Prater started out. They looked amazed.
You could see it, like watching a legend just materialize and do something legendary.
Felt like a movie script.
Yeah.
One of those moments that reminds you why you love sports. Still delivers magic.
Coach Sean McDermott, who's usually pretty reserved.
Very measured.
He summed it up perfectly. He said, this one will be one of those stories that are told for a long time.
And he's right. That's not just hype.
No, it's an instant legend. Proof that sports can still create these mythic moments from completely unexpected places.
Okay, so let's zoom out. What does this whole incredible week, this deep dive into Prater's story, really mean beyond one kick? Because this wasn't just luck, was it? Not just a random flash in the pan.
Not at all.
This moment was built on an unbelievable foundation, a track record that's almost hard to believe. When you look at Prater's resume, you get why they call him automatic.
Yeah.
He holds the NFL record for most field goals of 50 yards or more.
81.
81. Just think about that number. What does that really tell us?
Yeah.
It's not just power.
No, it's way more than power. 81 kicks from 50 plus. It's mind-boggling. It speaks to incredible consistency, precision, under all sorts of conditions. Doing that for almost 20 years, it means he understands the physics, the wind, his own mechanics.
Yeah.
It's almost intuitive at this point. It requires insane mental focus, too.
And it gets better. He hit a 64-yarder once. 64.
Third longest in NFL history. A monster kick.
Right. Most guys only dream of that distance. But maybe the most relevant stat for this story, his clutch performance.
Ah, yes. This is key.
Game-tying or go-ahead kicks, final 2 minutes. He is 24 for 25.
24 out of 25.
That's a 96% success rate.
Yeah.
What does that tell you about his wiring, his approach when everything's on the line?
That 96%. It's not just good, it's legendary status. It points to this profound ability to just block out the noise, to slow the moment down when everything around him is chaos, to execute a complex skill under the brightest lights.
Ice water in his veins.
That's the phrase, right? A lot of athletes tighten up in those moments. He seems to thrive. It's not just talent. It's years of discipline, routine, and just this unflappable belief. For him, maybe every kick just feels like the next kick, regardless of the score or the clock.
Which explains the longevity and why he could step in cold and just deliver.
Exactly. It's why he was ready.
So yeah, this fairy tale moment, it wasn't fluke at all. It was the result of years of elite performance, mental toughness.
Yeah.
He might have been coaching Little League a few days earlier, but when the phone rang,
Yeah.
he just tapped into decades of being that guy.
The ultimate ready when called upon story.
Such a powerful reminder, isn't it? Readiness isn't just physical. It's being mentally geared up for whatever curveball comes your way. So, what an incredible journey we just unpacked. I mean, seriously. From coaching youth football in Arizona, just doing the dad thing, to suddenly, days later, kicking a game winner on Sunday Night Football, national stage, millions watching.
It really is the stuff of legends. Reminds you of the magic in sports.
Definitely.
And the big takeaway here, I think, it goes beyond football, really. Here's a guy, 41 years old, proving again that when opportunity knocks, maybe when you least expect it, you better be ready to answer.
No matter where you are in your career or life.
Exactly. It's just a great story about resilience, staying sharp, being prepared, and honestly, the pure joy of those unexpected moments that can just define everything.
A truly incredible week.
Yeah.
So, as you go about your day, maybe mull this over. What unexpected opportunities might be lurking just around the corner for you? And maybe more importantly, how are you getting ready to make your own game-winning kick when that moment suddenly arrives?
Something to think about.
Definitely something to think about.